Welcome, everyone, to Take the Lead. I am your host, William Kliske.
You guys know who I am. You should know my voice by now if you guys even listen. It is me, John O'Halloran, folks, at freaking home.
And John,
Yes?
it's going to be a different episode today. Wanna know why? Well, not really different, but special episode.
Yes. It's Will's basically send-off.
Bye. It sleeves now. Nah, got a new job. I'll be on the road.
Yep, good for Will.
John will be taking over.
Yep, and...
Or maybe I'll just take the stuff with me and do it myself.
Yeah, you could. Will starts a new job, and I start school... I forget what day it is, sometime in August.
Oh, you're doing that officially?
Yep, but I'm still doing the
Congrats.
podcast because the school is on Thursday. I think Tuesday and Thursday, so
Not bad at
you
all.
still have me and Will like once a week, once a month, I think,
Unless I'm traveling.
unless she's traveling.
Because my first 2 weeks off, I won't be available either of those Saturdays.
Jeez.
I'll be in Vegas for SummerSlam.
Yes.
And then I'll be at a wedding.
I have a wedding coming up too. Fuck. I have to get... The wedding's at 4 o'clock on a Sunday.
4 a.m.?
4 p.m.
I know.
It
It
shouldn't-
wouldn't be-
I'm
that-
very, I mean, it's... Who the fuck does a wedding at 4 o'clock on a Sunday?
You know what now? Whenever
Do
I
it
get
at 10 in the morning.
whenever I get married, well, I gotta get in a relationship first, but whenever I get married, it's gonna be a deal breaker if she's not down for like a midnight wedding now. Just because inconvenience everybody's sleep schedule.
Do like a weird time, 3:33 in the morning.
No, just like somehow time it perfectly to where like the I do's happen at midnight.
That'd be a good one.
And everyone's just like sitting there like,
I mean,
oh, yeah, congratulations.
I don't really look forward. I mean, I don't drink or anything, but I just... I don't
Yeah, this
really
is an
wanna-
alcohol-free podcast.
I just really don't want to go to a wedding at 4 o'clock and on a Sunday. I mean, I'm acting like a little bitch right now. I'm acting like a little bitch right
You
now.
are.
But
It's
like,
only 4 p.m.
I know, but people stay and dance their asses off.
Just
until
leave.
11 o'clock at night.
Just leave.
So-
Say you have work.
So I'll do right after say I do is, fuck you, I'm out.
Peace.
But, yep, so...
Anyways, back to the
Yes.
regularly scheduled podcast.
I will remember you.
Starting off with some basketball. And we're going to start with some Team USA basketball, since it's John's most anticipated Olympic event.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal and Kevin Love are out.
Yes.
Keldon Johnson and
Ne-
JaVale McGee are in.
Never heard of Keldon Johnson.
I don't even. If you ask me what team he was on, I have no idea. Denver Nuggets. No, Spurs.
Never heard of him.
I read it out of order. It's on the
JaVale
Spurs.
McGee plays for the Nuggets.
What?
JaVale McGee plays for the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Now, all you people who are so mad Kevin Love made the Olympics team, you happy now that he's not playing?
And he's opting out due
Pansies.
to a lingering right calf injury. Now, let me ask you this question, John.
Yes.
How long has he had that right calf injury?
Who knows?
3 years now?
Yeah.
Probably.
But just the way Team USA is looking so far is not good.
No.
They lost to our Nigeria, was it? Last Saturday, an exhibition
Yeah,
game,
and
I
they
think.
lost to Nigeria. And then Stephen A. Smith got a lot of heat for pronouncing names or not pronouncing names.
For Nigeria?
Yep.
I don't blame him. I mean,
And it was like 2 days after he got heat for
the Shohei
Shohei
comment, yeah.
Ohtani. Tisk, Stephen A.
But I just
You
I
should
mean,
know better.
it's only exhibition games, but just Team USA is not looking good so far. I mean, the exhibition game against Nigeria, the starting five, I think it was, I can't remember. It was, I think, Damian Lillard, what's his name?
Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum, Kevin Love, Bradley Beal and someone else. I can't remember, but just, I don't know. I think Team USA will be fine. They usually dominate.
We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have some actual competition this year
Yes.
for the Olympics. And not
Yes.
just, it's like, oh, let's mark Team USA off for gold now
Yes.
before round one even starts. So,
I think they'll be fine.
yeah, go ahead. Oh, read your story, and then I want to read what I sent you the other day about it.
So this is actually I never got it.
Yeah, you did. You respond to it.
Oh,
You
so I
responded
thought you were
to
talking
it,
about not this one I'm about to say. Anyways, I think this is kind of funny. Giannis went to take a tinkle during early exits in Game 3 and 4. I mean,
Hey, you got to pee sometimes.
yeah. He says, "I want to do how do you guys say politely? I went to take a tinkle. A tinkle. Yeah. I went to take a tinkle and came back. He told reporters both games I went to take a tinkle and went back.
Hey, you got it. When you gotta pee, you gotta pee.
Dude, when you got even number 1 and number 2, you gotta go and you gotta go.
I'm surprised we don't see that more often, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
When you gotta drop bombs, you gotta go. When you gotta let the lizard drain, you gotta go.
I wonder if anyone has ever just like was in the game and just had to run off because they were about to poop their pants.
Dude, if I was playing, I would say to the coach, throw my hand
Time out. And sprint
Throw my
off.
hand out. He goes, "You okay?" Like, dude, I gotta drop some massive bombs right now. I'll be back.
Yeah, just like randomly call time. I was like, why are they calling timeout? You sprint past your. I was like, I got a shit.
I gotta drop some heat.
I gotta drop a deuce. It's a number 2, coach.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's funny. I mean, like
Yeah.
during football games, you know how during the winter they wear those big ass jackets.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a player or a sideline guy will hold a jacket, and a guy will take a whiz right behind the bench.
Yeah.
But
So-
I think that's funny.
Oh, it is funny. And then this is regards to what I sent you yesterday. June 27th, 2013. With the 15th selection of the 2013 NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Giannis Antetokounmpo. Scott T. Parkerson. Mark my words, the Bucks should have taken Shane Larkin. Hashtag losing.
All right, so we're going to compare something here. We shouldn't even have to compare this. Shane Larkin was drafted, obviously, the same year. He was drafted number 18th by the Hawks. He lasted from 2013 until 2016. He had a stint in 2014 with the Texas Legends. Then he played overseas for Barcelona, whatever the hell that says, and he played for the Celtics. Now he's back overseas playing again. So he averaged about 5.5 points per game.
Yeah.
I'm going to read some of his accomplishments. I don't see any NBA All-Star, any NBA All-Team anywhere. Now we're going to go over to Giannis, who's right now in the finals, by the way.
Yep, against the Suns, tied 2-2.
Giannis, 2-time Most Valuable Player, 1920, 5-time NBA All-Star, 3-time First Team, 2-time NBA Second Team, Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time All-Defensive. Now his stats so far, he averages 27.3 points a game.
Yeah. Good pick.
Yeah, Shane Larkin was
Other
garbage.
14 teams? Don't have any words for you. Who didn't take him?
I agree with that guy. The first time Giannis got drafted, I had no idea who he was.
Yeah, but everything's hindsight. But it's just like, it's just funny.
If you go back and look at his picture from 2013 and look at him now, it's
He's probably thinner than me at that time.
God, yeah.
He's probably thinner than Kevin Durant.
He's a toothpick. Now he's a friggin' beast.
He's not a beast. He's a freak. The Greek freak. Boom.
Take that to the bank and suck it. Yeah, but
we're off the rails already. And we are 8 minutes in.
what was the guy's name again?
Scott Parkinson.
Scott Parkinson. We got 2 words for you.
You're trash. I know that's not what you're going for, but I'm not going to say that right now.
No.
Don't want him to.
I mean, Shane Larkin. Come on.
Tisk.
I mean, you can't knock Shane Larkin. You got to be good to play professional basketball, but
Yeah.
Giannis,
To
Shane
the
Larkin.
Giannis is like GameStop stock back in January. We went to the moon.
And Shane Larkin's literally probably... I'm trying to think of bad stock.
Was like, I don't have good stock that crashed. But anyways, go ahead, read your Dame Lillard.
I guess a report came out saying Damian Lillard requested a trade. He came out and said, not sure expects to be in a Blazer uniform next season.
Yep, I got
I woke up to those reports Lillard said after practice with Team USA in Vegas. A lot of people are reaching out to me, but it's true. But it's not true. I'll start off the rip and say it's not true. I said last time I spoke to you guys that a lot of things are being said, and it hasn't come from me. Number one, it's not true. And secondly, I also say that I haven't made any firm decision on what my future will be. So that's really no need for anybody else to speak on those reports. He just turned 31, signed a contract extension with the Blazers in 2019. He's on a contract through 23-24.
Yeah, I think he'll stay.
Me too. And if he does get traded, I hope to God, some way, somehow, the Celtics can pull something off. Just imagine.
Without getting rid of Tatum and Brown.
Just imagine this. You got Lillard at the point guard. You got
I get right around. Keep Smart.
Yeah, I'll probably get rid of Smart.
Smart's too good on defense.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to
But
lose that.
let's just say, Lillard at point guard, shooting guard would be Brown, small forward Tatum, power forward Robert Williams, center,
And then Al Horford.
That's not a bad starting.
That's a pretty
five.
solid lineup.
But Robert Williams, you gotta stay healthy, my guy.
Yeah. And then we know your backup. Go. Taco. Fall.
We still haven't been able to see Taco Fall yet, which I'm really disappointed in.
Yeah. Oh, well. One day.
Jonathan. I mean, he's an acquaintance of mine. You guys know you don't need to know about him. He saw Taco Fall at SmackDown.
Did he?
Yeah, remember he texted you said, "Hey, I think I see a basketball player here."
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, Jonathan, he's a basketball player because he's 7'9".
Literally. Any more basketball?
Yeah, I got a few.
All right. I only had 2 for basketball.
Sixers are open trade talks with teams and for trade for Ben Simmons.
They're not going to get a lot for him, in my opinion.
A bucket of
They probably will.
shit.
It costs a lot of money.
The Sixers are open into trade conversations surrounding Simmons and having engaged with teams sourced totally athletic. Those sources also, the teams emerged with the 76ers about Simmons, have met a high price for the 3-time All-Star. I would trade him. I mean, I just don't think Ben Simmons is. I think he's overrated. And I think a lot of people agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree.
The way he played in the Hawks series was. You're a first-round pick. I think he was number 1, to be honest.
He was, yeah.
A first-round pick number 1 should be playing like that. Also, he should never won Rookie of the Year. That was fucking rigged.
Yeah, because he was the second year.
Yep, he's a 2-time defensive first-team player and a Rookie of the Year. Fixed. He's just 24 with 4 years remaining of his contract. I think the Sixers should do it. I think they can get a lot for him. Maybe get another decent player to build around Joel Embiid, or maybe it's time for the Sixers to completely hit the switch button and start the process all over again.
Yep.
What the hell do I know? I'm just a podcast guy.
That we do once a week and get maybe like 5 to 10 views an episode. But hey, makes a living.
The playing tournament is returning again next season.
I
know you don't like it.
Hate change.
I
I was
know.
at Walmart for 7 years. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Shots fired.
I'm kidding. I didn't mind it.
It's my expectation that we'll continue the tournament for next season. Adam Silver said, I think immediately, though, they were critics, not just LeBron James, even though LeBron James said 2 years ago it was a good idea. Then he said, this year it's stupid. But others who aren't a favorite, it may maybe some teams who aren't thrilled with it. I think overall it's a very positive for
Your watch is giving you a message.
That was weird. It's very positive for the league and the players. Certainly, there have been some suggestions about some tweaks, and we should consider. But again, I think we can bring back to our owners for a vote in Player Association for an opportunity to consider. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the playing tournament.
I don't know. I don't like it.
You got LeBron during the bubble said, "Oh, it's great. It's awesome." You see,
And then he was a part of it.
you get, yeah, no, then he's in it this year. It's stupid. It's a waste of time. Come on, butthole. You know,
LeBum.
I like you, LeBron. And by the way, Space Jam 2 sucks so far. I'm boycotting that shit.
Yeah, he's boycotting it so much he paused and stopped.
The acting's terrible. It's terrible.
Did you get to see Lola Bunny, though?
Not yet, but I might because she's a dime, baby.
Not in that movie.
No, but in the cartoon. I was a little kid, okay?
We get it, John. You like cartoon bunnies.
No way. That anime is weird. Speaking about LeBron, he says he wants to retire with the Lakers. I truly hope that I get to finish my career in Los Angeles.
He'll get traded to the Clippers. For Kawhi.
Oh, my God. Obviously, there's no obviously, LeBron James is going to lead the Lakers when he becomes a free agent in 2023. He just pretty much shut down all that. I truly hope I can finish my career at the Lakers, James said. However many years that is, it's 4, 5, 6 years, whatever, 7. I hope I can continue to play that game. I mean, I remember that when he said that. Not 1, not 2, not 3.
not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
I love being in LA. My family loves being in LA. Being with the historical franchise like the Lakers is something. It's like me being in Space Jam. I never thought it'd be a possibility. You think about Kareem, Magic, and Wilt, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Kobe, Shaq, and all of them. The list goes on. Pretty sure he said the same thing in Cleveland. I'm going to finish my career with the Cavaliers.
I'm sure he said it. You know what? Let's Google it.
I'm just saying. I don't know if he ever said that.
I'm just gonna type in LeBron James. I'm gonna finish my career in Cleveland, and see if anything comes up. What do you think? Do you think anything will come up?
Why I'm wanting to stay in Cleveland?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna finish my career in Cleveland. Going to finish my career in Cleveland. Found it. First article.
No way.
September 25th, 2017. LeBron says intentions to finish career in Cleveland haven't changed.
So Lakers fans, don't get your hopes up. Because if he loses in the bubble, just the bubble. But Lakers fans, don't get your hope up. He's going to return back to Cleveland, go to fucking Miami, back to LA, back to Miami. No, but I think he'll finish his career in LA. He's already 35, 36 years old. I don't really... I mean, he's still playing elite level for his age. There's not much really how much gas he'll continue to have.
This article is pretty on point.
Mm-hmm.
Rumors and whispers swirled all summer about James maybe eyeing the Los Angeles Lakers next season. But James said at least 3 times upon his return to Cleveland in 2014 that he intended to end his career with the Cavs. In a sit-down interview with CNN, James said, "I plan on finishing my career back home." In his Sports Illustrated essay announcing his return, he said, "I always believe I'd return to Cleveland to finish my career there."
Really?
And at his homecoming celebration at the University of Akron, I got confused for a second. He told roughly 30,000 screaming fans, and I quote, "I don't plan on going nowhere. I don't have the energy to do it again."
Really? I got something. Hope it works.
Really? This is the team that's going to take...
Really?
Really? LeBron, come on.
Oh, wait. Huh. This one's a good one. Really. Stupid ad.
You know how I feel.
For Cutwater Spirits.
How dare you? How dare me? How dare you? How dare me? How dare you? Really? 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 Riley? Riley? Randy? Randy? Riley? Randy! Riley! Randy! Riley! Randy! Riley! Randy! Jimmy! 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 Jimmy!
That's when wrestling was... Fuck.
I thought there was more reallys than that.
Yeah. That's when wrestling was, man, just weird nowadays, but that's when wrestling was fucking the bomb.
Yeah. But, any more basketball?
No.
All right, let's talk about some baseball, shall we? So, John, National Starling Castro placed on administrative leave by MLB.
You know, he's in the league anymore.
He was placed on administrative leave on by the MLB under its domestic violence, sexual assault, and child abuse policy.
Shit, his career's done.
Yeah, not really sure what he did. He was placed on the restricted list on June 16th due to what Martinez at the time said were family matters. He was reinstated 2 days later and pitched in the game. Now, this is a totally different situation. Martinez said, if I would have known about this a month ago, we would have had a different conversation. I can tell you that. So, yeah.
It's a shame when guys' careers end because of that crap, but don't put your hands on a woman, don't put your hands on a child.
Yep. And now, this is good news for us for this series. Aaron Judge among 6 Yankees to test positive for COVID in a weekend series against the Red Sox.
Sox won yesterday.
7-0 against the Yankees this year, baby.
Sox won nothing. 1-0.
4-0.
Won 4-0 yesterday.
Yeah, the game on Thursday was postponed to August 17th, so now that day is the doubleheader. And do I have a list of the 6 players? Yeah. Aaron Judge, Kyle Higashioka, Gio Urshela, Nestor Cortez Jr., Wendy Peralta, and Jonathan Losiga.
Biggest name on there is probably Aaron Judge.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess Gio, too. Yeah, I mean, it's a big W for the Red Sox right there. They won yesterday.
Yeah. JD continued his on-base streak of 29 games.
Good.
Yeah, and let's see. There's some new potential rules that might happen, and I want to get your opinion on them.
Okay.
I shared this on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to see how many we agree on. Okay, ready? Universal DH.
I mean, I like seeing the pitcher hit. I think seeing the pitcher hit's cool, but then again, you don't want to take a chance your pitcher maybe getting hurt running out of the batter's box. So I guess maybe having a DH is a good thing to have in the NL because eventually you knew it was going to happen.
Yeah. All right, ready? I agree. Regulating defensive shifts.
Don't get rid of the shift. I mean, if you got someone coming up,
limited, not completely get rid of it.
I mean, yeah, I guess don't get rid of it at all. Don't limit it.
Yeah, hit the other way.
I mean, if I'm a team and you got to play like Jada Martinez, Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani coming up, I'm gonna want him to. I'm gonna want this. What the hell's it called again?
What?
What's it called again?
Shift.
The shift. I almost said the split. I don't know why.
Split. That's bowling.
You're gonna want the shift so they have a chance of maybe grounding out. But yeah, I mean, keep it.
Yeah. So the idea Manfred proposed wouldn't ban them altogether, but it would spell the end of exaggerated alignments in which teams put 3 infielders on either side of second base.
Yeah.
Keep the shift.
Yeah,
hit the other way, for crying out loud.
Yep.
Let's see. Cancel the 7-inning doubleheaders.
Yes, please cancel it. It's so stupid. I understand you're trying to make baseball a shorter game, and usually when you have, let's say a 1 o'clock doubleheader, and that game might not get done until 5 o'clock, and then got to go for another one for 7 o'clock for 9 inning. Freaking get rid of the 7th inning. I mean, it ruined Madison Bumgarner's no hitter. The Rays had one.
Combined no hitter.
I mean, there's been so many games where I think it's like 3 games so far that there's been no hitters, but they don't count it.
Yeah.
So get rid of the 7-inning doubleheader. It's so stupid.
And the last one, no more automatic runner in extra innings.
I hate that. That's stupid too.
Getting rid of it or the runner?
Get rid of it. It's stupid.
Okay.
Automatic runner. Getting guys on base.
Old-fashioned way. Well, not old-fashioned. Earn your win.
Yes.
All right. Glad to know your answers. We basically agree on all of it.
More good news for the Red Sox. Chris Sale is inching closer to return from Tommy John surgery.
Oh, and Duran was called up.
Here we go.
I'm excited. He didn't play yesterday.
No, probably play tonight.
Yeah, he was supposed to play Thursday. But
he began a rehab assignment at their complex for the FCL Red Sox on Thursday. His first outing went well as he allowed 4 hits while striking on 5 batters over 3 scoreless innings against the FCL Orioles. The third short hasn't pitched since August 13th, 2019. The Red Sox are on top of the AL East with a 56-36 record break in the second half of the season. But there we go. I mean,
there we go.
Chris Sale looks like he's coming back.
I'm coming home. Coming home.
Do you think they should rush
Tell
him?
the world I'm coming. No, they shouldn't rush him.
So they should wait till next season.
Well, maybe not till that full season, but
Save him
maybe
for the playoffs.
give him couple starts in September and then the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So another month, basically.
But I'm happy Chris Sale's coming back.
Me too.
Tough news for the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr. is out for the season with a torn ACL. Savage while attempting to make a leaping catch.
He jumps on the first pitch, drives that toward Acuna, who leaps and can't come up to it with it. He lands awkwardly on the warning track. He's down on the turf. Ball rolls into the outfield grass. Chisholm's rounding third. He's going to come home and belly flop in safely with an inside the park homer. Freddie Freeman saying it's the knee, an awkward leap by Acuna, who mistimed his jump. You can see the right leg take the brunt of that landing
Right
on the
knee.
warning track.
Yeah. So the tough thing is he's coming down with all that weight on that right side.
And he grabbed it immediately.
Yeah. I told you, you do that on the grass, Chip, there's some give to it. That dirt, like I said, watch this. It's all that weight's coming down right there.
And it looked, Jeff, like the right knee kind of collapsed
Buckled a little
inward
bit, yeah.
as he hits. This
It happened last Saturday. No, it sucks. He's a good young player. This was last Saturday. Atlanta was 44-44 at the time. I don't know what the record is now. So with Acuna, the Braves win total is 83.2. The postseason odds was 19.3%. NL East odds was 12.8%. World Series odds was 1.6%. Without Acuna, it's 81.4, 12.4% for the postseason odds. NL East, 7.9%. The World Series odds was 0.6%. He was batting 281, 392, 593, while 24 home runs and 16 stolen bases. That sucks. That's a tough loss for the Braves.
It really is.
And when Will texted me, I pretty much text back and said Braves are done.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because they are.
what's the Braves record?
The Braves are 44-46 right now.
See you, Braves.
I really hope the mic picked up the watch audio.
The 44-46. I don't know if you saw watching in the All-Star game, but they had players wearing mics. White Sox Liam Hendricks swears up a storm on hot mic during the All-Star game. He says, "I hope the blooper guy was on point."
God damn it!
God damn it.
God damn it! Damn, fuck this! God damn it! Damn, fuck this! God damn, fuck this!
You pause it, John. Jeez. There you go.
He said he didn't know the mic was live in the ninth since he couldn't hear the booth, but word has soon reached to him. I'm sure that made some Mr. TV. He said, "I hope the bleeper guy was on point." That's what I mean. That's what I love about the having the hot mic, because you obviously don't know the guy's going to swear, and I think it's kind of cool how they have a blooper guy to time it on point. But I'm watching the All-Star game. Didn't watch either home run derby. I kind of find the home run derby gets boring after a while. I was kind of disappointed in the All-Star game this year because usually in the MLB, like if the National League is hosting it, the players from the National League will wear their jerseys, their team jersey uniforms. Same with the American League; they wear their away ones. They didn't do it this year. Kind of disappointing. I hope they don't. I hope they go back to it next year. I think every sport, NBA, NFL, and NHL should have their teams wear their team jerseys at the All-Star game, like baseball does.
Yeah. I agree. Any more baseball?
Nope.
All right. Football time?
Yep.
All righty. Let's see what I got. Phone's acting up. All right. Did you see the video of Richard Sherman trying to
Yes, I
barge
did.
in?
Yes, I did.
Aggressive, dude.
That's another way. That's another way to throw your career away. But it's like, I was shocked to see it. Among other charges are DUI and resisting arrest.
He had 5 misdemeanors. I'm trying to find him. Where are you? Do. Where are you? He faces charges of criminal trespassing, malicious mischief, driving under the influence, and resisting arrest, all misdemeanors, while a felony charge of burglary, domestic violence has been dropped.
The DUI and reckless charges, gross misdemeanor, punishable by up to 364 days in jail and a $5,000 fine. He apologized and said, I am deeply remorseful for my actions. Tuesday night, Sherman wrote on Twitter and Instagram, I behaved in a manner I am not proud of. I have been dealing with some personal challenges over the last several months, but that's not an excuse for how I acted. The importance of mental and emotional health is extremely real, and I vow to get the help I need. I appreciate all the people who reached out and to support me and my family, including our community here in Seattle. I'm grateful for such an amazing wife, family, and supporting system to lean on. He was expected to sign with a new team for the 2020 season in the coming weeks. He played the last 2 seasons with the 49ers, including an All-Pro 2019 campaign as part of San Francisco's NFC title-winning defense, a 5-time Pro Bowler. Previously spent his first 7 seasons of his career in Seattle, where he was part of the Seahawks Legion of Boom. Now with this whole situation that just happened, it's on video evidence. He resisted arrest. He drove under the influence. Is his career done?
Probably. Maybe.
Because I definitely think he's a Hall of Famer. The stuff he's been able to accomplish in his career, do you think that could possibly hurt his chances of getting to the Hall of Fame?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. Personally, I think so.
It's a shame. I mean, it just sucks to see stuff like that happen.
Yeah, it really is. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Go ahead. Read your Tom Brady story. It's the same
Tom
one
Brady played through a fully torn MCL during Buccaneers Super Bowl season.
And because of that, the Bucs could be in deep doo-doo.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know why?
No.
So, let's see. The problem for the Buccaneers is that if Brady played the entire season with an MCL tear, then he should have been listed on the team's injury report each week during the season.
Ooh,
which he hasn't.
Yeah.
So, or wasn't, I should say. And the rule says all players who have reportable injuries must be listed on the practice report, even if the player takes all the reps in practice, and even if the team is certain that he will play in the upcoming game.
Mm-hmm.
This is especially true of key players. And for example, of how bad the fine or whatever they cited to the Bucs could be, a recent situation. The Steelers were fined $100,000 in 2019, $75,000 for the team, $25,000 for Mike Tomlin, for not accurately listing Ben Roethlisberger on their Week 2 injury report. That's just 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
Regular season, 16 weeks.
Yes.
So, potentially, math would show that the Bucs could be fined up to $1.5 million potentially.
Good to get out of Tom Brady's contract.
Yeah, Tom, we fucked up. Your fault.
Even that would be literally 25 cents to Tom Brady.
Oh, 100%. And it would be like 5 cents to his wife.
I know.
Now, you talk about Tom Brady or whatever you want to talk about for like 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I am plugging the AC. It is hot as balls in here.
He said from this point at the beginning, from this point to the beginning of the season to the beginning of training camp, I really feel like I can really work hard at football improvement as opposed to getting back to the rehab, Place where you're more as baseline, Brady said last month. It was an injury I dealt with really since last April, May. I knew I would have something at the end of the year, and I'm happy I did. It was probably something certainly needed to be done. There was a great outcome. I'm very happy with that. I feel I'm able to do some different things this year. I passed for 4,633 yards, 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions last season, helped the Buccaneers improve their record from 7-9 to 11-5. It wasn't a perfect year. I think 44,633 yards and 40 touchdowns is a pretty damn good year, by the way. But Brady and the Bucs defense turned it on in the playoffs. Put the smackdown to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, obviously in a blowout win. That's crazy that he played on MCL tear and he was able to do the things he did. Tom Brady he's just on another level. I mean, he's 44 years old. He's doing things that 44-year-olds shouldn't be doing. You know, if a regular 44-year-old hurt his MCL, he'd be feeling that until he's fucking 70 years old.
For real.
But Tom Brady, man, it's those avocados that he eats. It's a friggin' diet book he wrote that magically healed it. But just, I mean, it's crazy. 44 years old and he's still playing. I mean, that draft was 21 years ago. And he's still fucking killing it.
Absurdity. He's just too good. Any more football?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear it.
Steelers linebacker has harsh criticism of the Patriot way from his days of playing for the Patriots. First of all, I have never heard of Cassius Marsh.
Nope, me neither.
He wasn't a fan of playing in New England.
Well, too bad.
He said Marsh is currently a linebacker with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Spent just 9 games with the Patriots in 2017. He wasn't a fan of the way things were
9
done in
games.
Foxborough. The Patriots is pretty extremely impressive. Like the work day in, work day out, the work ethic over there. What they install is pretty legendary. But they also treat players like crap. Marsh told Tom Serger's 2 Bears in 1 Cave podcast. They don't let you They don't want you to have you don't have a lunch. Period. You get there and you have to make time to eat between meetings. And you're like 5 to 10 minutes periods. I would literally go scoop food and put it in a cup and just crush it real quick before I go to the next meeting. It's just like there's no BS. There ain't no fun. He has spoken up on the Patriot way before, saying they don't have fun there and they don't enjoy the time, and he didn't enjoy his time with the team. He said he considered quitting football because of his time in New England, even though his stay with the Patriots wasn't long. Marsh is on his 7th team in 8 seasons. Philadelphia Eagles right tackle Lane Johnson also criticized the Patriots in the past. Though he never played for New England, Marsh was in the trenches. I want to go back to when he said, you don't have time to eat. Well, you're a professional athlete. You go to training camp, you get training camp done, you got to go to meetings, and you probably got to go work out. You know what you are?
What is he?
You're just a P word. If you know what I mean.
Princess?
P-U.
I know which one you're saying. I just
Friggin'
won't say it.
baby.
You know,
My name's Curtis. I didn't like the Patriot way because Bill Belichick made me work. Now I'm with the Steelers. Wah, wah,
Jinx.
wah. My nephew's got bigger balls than you, Curtis.
Any more?
Yes, our Washington football team will unveil a new logo in early 2022. They should keep the Washington football team. It's kind of cool.
No, it's not. It ain't. It ain't no thing.
Obviously, I think it was 2 years ago now that they got rid of the
We should get rid of all team names.
New
New England football team, Philadelphia football team, Oakland football team, Vegas football team. Just get rid of all the
Get
team
rid
names.
of all of it.
They're just cities now.
That'd be weird. I mean, soccer. Football.
Soccer.
Overseas does it.
Soccer. It's soccer. We're the only ones who call it soccer, but it's soccer. Soccer, 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 soccer.
I really want to know what what team name they're going to use.
The Washington Soccertons.
Washington Soccertons. I think it'll be the Warriors or the Red Hawks.
They should be the Washington Footballers.
Washington Footballers. And have gold chains.
But spell it like FUTBOL. Football.
Like
Like soccer. Yeah, like football. Just the other one. Just like mock a little bit. It's like we're the real footballers.
And the last one I have is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers says he'll decide his plans for the 21 NFL season in a couple of weeks.
The season's gonna start in a couple of weeks.
He's going to be a heel.
Heel turn.
He said, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this week," Rodgers said when asked for his plans this season. "Then I'm going to get back to working out and figure out things in a couple of weeks." Obviously, there's been rumors that he wants out of Green Bay because he doesn't agree with the things they do in draft and during free agency. But it's like Aaron Rodgers could be turning heel and saying, "F you, I'm going to go play golf."
F you. I'm gonna be the host of Jeopardy.
There you go.
Yeah. That's what he wants to do, right?
I'd watch it. He's a handsome son of a bitch.
No lies detected.
But that's all I had.
All right, let's talk about some Olympics. First resident of Olympic Village tests positive for COVID.
And the Olympic Games are done. Just wait 4 more years. This is a big fucking leap. 8 years. So last time the Olympics happened.
Person wasn't an athlete though, so. But
Oh.
still, tested positive. See what happens. Now that person is placed in 14-day quarantine.
14-day quarantine?
14-day quarantine. Now, here's a question for you.
Yes.
Do you know what a soul cap is?
I do not, but I want to know.
So, they were banned in the Olympics
Mm-hmm.
because they were made for swimmers or for black swimmers to hold their hair. Who
All
have
right.
like afro, who have like afros, dreads, or just thicker hair.
Mm-hmm.
And they were banned because they don't follow the natural form of the head.
What?
Stupid, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell? It makes no
It's
sense.
dumb.
Like, that's a competitive advantage, isn't it? Right? Yeah. No. So,
Fuck.
and here's another thing that it's basically the same boat. Namibian teens vow to fight Olympics testosterone ban.
All right.
So, Namibian track and field stars Christine Mboma and Patrice Masilingi, both aged 18, have turned in 4 of the top 5 women's 400-meter times in the world this year.
Really?
They were on a fast track to Olympic medals, but then their stellar rise came to a sudden halt.
Mm-hmm.
The pair have been banned from competing in the women's 400-meter race at the Tokyo Games. Their reasoning? Their natural testosterone levels are too high.
Are you joking?
Nope. Kind of fucked up, ain't it?
Yes. Man, F the Olympics.
It's different if they were injecting. It would be different if they were injecting testosterone.
Yes, absolutely.
But you shouldn't punish people for their natural levels of testosterone.
No.
It just shows how much how far behind the Olympics are compared to where the U.S.
Yep.
are. USA. I'm just kidding.
USA.
I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do a full chant. We the people. That's where you're going with it, right?
Yep.
I knew it. Good old wrestling references. Oh my God, Jack Swagger, Zeb Coulter, and Cesaro. It's not even American.
No, it was a stupid
Swiss.
team. Made no sense. What were they called again?
The Real American. No. What were they called?
I don't remember.
Crap. I want to say Real Americans.
I think it was the Real Americans.
I'm gonna. It sounds wrong though. I'm gonna type in.
They should win the tag team titles.
Down. Yeah, the Real Americans. Okay. It sounded weird,
Yeah.
but
I thought it
Got
was, I just thought it was something else.
all right, John. Where can they find you on the
Follow me
internet?
on my Instagram at John O'Halloran 15. Follow me at Twitter _ John O'Halloran.
What was your Instagram?
Follow me on my Instagram at John O'Halloran 15. Follow my Twitter _ John _ Follow me on my YouTube channels. Okay, just go subscribe right now. Will, where can they find you?
You can find me on both Twitter and Instagram at William Kleski. You can follow the show on both Twitter and Instagram at TTLPod. Please rate, review, and subscribe on your preferred listening platform. And check out their YouTube video on the YouTube channel for the video version of the show.
Share with your friends, your family, and coworkers, mother lickers.
And we will see you
Whenever.
We're still deciding that because I'll be gone. Bye.